Hi Fabs! So this is going to be a quick tutorial, and plus this is also going to be a 9-month update on my Hollywood 10-minute sewing unit, which is this fabulous unit here. And there's also going to be a giveaway for one of my Fabs to win a 10-minute sewing unit in honor of St. Patrick's Day. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieve just these simple big loose curls, then definitely stay tuned for that, and also stay tuned for the giveaway at the end. So here is my Hollywood 10-minute sewing straightened. I don't think I ever showed you guys what it looks like when it's straightened or in its straight state. So here it is. And I actually didn't flat iron it or anything. I just washed and conditioned it and let it air dry. And this is what it looks like. You can see that beautiful, nice, thick and full texture. And I love how it looks really thick and full even when it's straight. That's what I really love about this relaxed texture of hair from 10-minute sewing. Definitely one of my favorite hair textures. So I'm just going to put some big curls in it because that was how I mostly wore it, and I got so many questions and compliments on how I do it. So to achieve the curls, I just use my Baby Bliss Pro, and this is, I believe, a 1 1/2 or 1 1/4 inch barrel curling iron. So it's a larger barrel, which is going to give me those big curls. So when I do the big curls, I take really big sections. You can see how wide this section is here, and that's about the width that I take. And I am going to be looking into a mirror so that I can, curl it. And I already sprayed it with heat protectant spray. I didn't use any other product. I just sprayed it with some Tresemme heat tamer spray. Just right before I put the unit on, I just sprayed it all over and allowed that heat protectant to dry so that you don't get that sizzle when the heat protectant is still on the hair and the hot curling iron hits it. And then I hold the curl for maybe 10 to 15 seconds, and I do leave the end piece out a little bit until once I'm almost done and ready to just release the curl, then I go ahead and let that go through. And then I just get a nice loose barrel curl like so. So I just take another big section, and I'm holding the curling iron up, and I have the clamp of the curling iron facing forward. And what I do is I clamp it to the hair with still the clamp facing forward, and then I rotate the curling iron backwards, and that's what gives you that flipped out Fair Fawcett-y Kim Kardashian curl. Then just hold. Then I pull through that last little end piece and just rotate it and hold it a bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and start curling the bottom section of my right side, and what I usually do is I'll do the bottom sections first, and then I'll work my way to the top. So the bottom section on both sides, then I move on to the top sections. And just to let you know how many sections I do to achieve the big barrel curl look, let's see, I usually do sections about this size, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I do a small section just up here in the front for that kind of feathered look. So I take about 7 sections on each side, and that usually takes me about 15 minutes or less. So now I'm on my top section on my left side, and I'm just doing the same thing, taking those large sections with the clamp towards the front, just clamping the hair, going flipped backwards, and just rotating the iron down through the hair. Then I just hold for about 15-20 seconds. And then twist to make sure that even the ends of the hair are wrapped around the barrel and getting curled, then just slowly release. And this is the last piece, which is the piece that's a bit layered just for a face framing layer. So I always like to do that last so that I can get a nice little feather in the front. Like so. Then once I'm done curling both sides, I really just finger comb it, and that loosens up the curls and gets them all fabulous. So here's my hair after it being completely curled, and it only took me about maybe like 10 to 12 minutes just to do these curls, about 6 to 7 on each side. Really simple, and this hair definitely holds a curl really well. I've had this unit for over 9 months now, and you can see how beautiful it looks. It's not high maintenance at all. I did custom color this unit myself, where I bleached it, and to achieve this beautiful ombre, I always do my ombres in multiple processes. So I processed this hair maybe about 5 times when I bleached it, and it bleached beautifully. It didn't dry out or look brittle or damaged. You can see how beautiful it still looks. And this is with no product in the hair, no oil or anything. All I did was just simply shampoo and condition it, let it dry, and then I used heat protectant before curling it. So this unit is still going strong 9+ months later, and I'm sure that it can definitely last much longer. Now, my 10-minute sew-in unit is a part of their Supreme Luxury line on the 10-minute sew-in website. But the great thing for those of you out there on a budget, if you want something that's a bit more economical, you can definitely try out their new line, which is their traditional luxury line. Their traditional luxury virgin hair is very similar to just the other virgin hair that you can find on the market, and they also have it in this texture, which is their Malaysian relaxed. This is the texture that I have in the unit. So there's options for those of you that are looking for something that's more economical, and also for those of you that are looking for something a little bit more luxurious and that's going to last longer. It's still great quality, but I love that they give different options, because I know that some of my fabs out there are students or moms or just on a budget, so you may want something similar in this texture, and you may want to try a 10-minute sewing unit, but the price could be holding you back. Then I definitely recommend checking out their new, more economical options. And their traditional luxury line is also great for those of you that may be looking for something that you're not going to wear too long, and you may just want an option that you're not going to bleach, you're just going to wear it for about 6 to 8 months and just have it. So that's also another great reason to check that out. I'll have all the information about it, the link and everything down below in the description box. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but the traditional versus the Supreme, the traditional is 30 to 40% cheaper than the Supreme luxury hair. I'm so pleased to announce that 10 Minute Sewing wanted to partner with me to do a giveaway for $300 towards any 8.5 ounce 10 Minute Sewing unit or higher. So here are the rules. All you have to do is follow 10 Minute Sewing and myself on Instagram. Then you must repost the giveaway image, which is this image here, and I'll also have it posted on my Instagram page where you'll be able to repost it or screenshot it and post it, and use the hashtag 10 Minute Sewing Giveaway 2015, and then just be subscribed to my YouTube channel and also subscribe to the 10 Minute Sewing YouTube channel. You do have to be a US resident and 18 years of age or older in order to enter this giveaway. All of the rules and all of that good stuff will be listed down below in the description box. This is definitely a great opportunity for one of my fabs to win a Hollywood 10 Minute Sewing unit of their own. I'm sure you'll love it just as much as I do. As always, all of the details regarding the giveaway, the 10 Minute Sewing, and all that good stuff will be listed in detail in the description box. So definitely make sure to take a peek below for all the information that you need. And until my next video, make sure to stay fabulous and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Bye guys.